Hey everybody, how is it going? I woke up early this morning. Sister just chilling. Really, I'm still, if you can't already tell, I'm still groggy and everything. Haven't had my cup of coffee and all. I was debating if I was gonna lay back down. It's just one of those early Saturday mornings, and it was like, you know. But I was trying to catch up on some of the YouTube streets, and since everybody's weighing in on the 5A and Treecy situation, I said, why not? I just thought I'd kind of look at it from both angles. Even though, I have anyway. It doesn't really matter. We all have opinions out here of what's going on. We know what's right, we know what's wrong. But yet and still, you have people who are condoning, praising wrong, and that's on both sides. It's on both sides. It's on both sides, but there's this line. There's this line that gets drawn, right? And only some can seem to imagine this imaginary line. And it's those who are really upset that realize there's this imaginary line. And that's the interesting thing, because, and I don't know what this little thing is on the side here, y'all. So it was bothering me on my phone, some little icon. But what gets me is, for those of us who are mothers, we're pretty much outraged, because I know when I saw the video live, when I heard Treecy say the things that she said, I was like, whoa, okay. My reaction, I'm sure, was the same reaction that 5A had, because she has kids. And I say that because it's easy for a person who doesn't have children, male or female. There's an emotion that they lack. There's a sense of compassion that they lack. And excuse me, I say that because I had a friend who was not able to love on a level that they needed to love, because they didn't have the opportunity to feel what it feels like to have an infinite love. Even similar to an unconditional love, but an infinite love, it's different. It's different. And that's okay, because having a conversation with a friend, they were like, well, even if you conceive and you find out that you're pregnant and then you lose it, like, let's say within the first 2 weeks, 4 weeks, well, let's say 4 weeks, 6 weeks or something like that. And so you're thinking, oh wow, there's a baby in me. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you feel a certain way. And okay, but I was explaining to that person that you're right. Yes, you do get that maternal instinct if you just find out that you're pregnant. But I said it's different when you bring excuse me. It's different when you bring that human being in this world, and it's life. That feeling, it's not something you can almost explain. You know what I'm saying? People call it the mother bear syndrome and things like that, but excuse me, I feel where Fi is coming from. Her anger, her frustration and things like that. But see, Fi is not blameless. She's not. Fi did excuse me, Fi did equally damaging things to Treecy. They both were doing it in response of what each other was throwing at the other. But there has got to come a point in time where you two have got to just stop. If you just stop. See, I'm so sorry how I'm keep clearing my throat, but you know how it is early morning, and and I'm sorry I just had to jump on, but I had to do it while I was on my noggin. I really did, so I apologize for all of the please forgive me. But what I would really like to see those two ladies do is just stop. You don't have to say nothing to one another, period. It's like you're both non-existent to one another if it is truly at the point where it is, and it's at a point of we're in the danger zone. We're in the danger zone. You know what I'm saying? I feel more for Treecy than anyone, because I feel like Fi's I feel like she's pretty much protected, whether it be with family members and everyone else around her, extended family and things like that. So if anything really just like broke out, I'm from the north, so I already know how I go down, Fi. I already know. And so, and the south get down like you get down too. So, because I've lived there for many years. But Treecy is a fighter just like Fi is a fighter. Treecy has every right to defend herself, as Fi has every right to defend herself. And you can't go past the part that it was taken past those two. And so you take a person who says that they're offended because their deceased mother was put on blast. I don't know if Fi was necessarily the one that had put it out there, but maybe she was one who possibly have copied it and put it on her community tab. I don't know, because I didn't see that, so I can't say that, so I'm going to say allegedly on that. But Treecy has got to realize that there is truly a difference between a person who's dead and a grown person who's dead and a child, an innocent child who should actually remain innocent, is being exploited by someone other than her mother. And excuse me, it seems that Treecy had felt that it was okay because her mom stuck the picture out there, or her mom stuck the video out there. Her mom let her baby be out there. Okay. But listen to that. Her mom did that. And if there was anyone out there that is in a position to say it was inappropriate for her to do so, they would have acted upon it. But for someone to intentionally call CPS and state that they're going to put their baby out there, and I know you said, if you do one more thing to me, I will. And see, that's the part, Treecy, that I was trying to get you to hopefully see and come out, and maybe not come out, even if you and Fi did it on your own, where you guys settled that, because you've pretty much got pushed Fi into a position where she's got to protect her baby. She's got to. It's like you're not seeing the severity of the suggestion of doing those things. That's what really just outraged a lot of people. It was the suggestion, because we all internalized it thinking of our babies. Like, You gonna put, okay, even though you said you were gonna put Leah out there or Princess out there, we're thinking our babies. No, 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 no. You know, that's why I believe Miss Pizarro said that she tried to let you know that you were wrong as well. But as women, you have got to um gosh, I'm at a loss for words on this one right here because I know what I'm dealing with. I know exactly the dynamics of it all, because you put this baby out there in a position to where she's now vulnerable to a world that has no mercy on man, woman, chick, or child, right? If you say you said what you said and you're not gonna take it back, or I said what I said, I meant what I said, and that's what I said. Well, for a mom, that's the kind of stuff that'll make you want to start lacing your shoes up. You know what I'm saying? And when you think of, okay, we're too grown, we're too old for this, we're too old for this, it is too much petty childishness that's going on that is causing adult reactions. That is not good. I pray for the both of you too, because I pray that Fi can forgive Treecy to a point that she can just stop, and I pray that Treecy can forgive Fi and just stop. I mean, this is not one where you can necessarily like take a side, in my opinion. I mean, I've taken a side, of course. I've definitely taken a side, but I've learned you don't have to express your side to a point where you've involved yourself in these two people's fight, which is what a lot of people on YouTube is doing. I know that we're thinking we're just invoking our opinion, but it's gotten way more than that. If you're making multiple videos about a mug, no, it's more than that. And then I agree with the fact that if you're gonna if you're gonna invite her to a panel to be addressed, you can't expect her to stay calm completely when you have a lot of people coming at you at one time. I think it should have been a little bit more organized to allow that one-on-one. So if you got multiple people that want to get at her, like someone else mentioned before, let it be, pull that one person up, pull her up. You got your host up who can manage stuff, and let them ask those questions to go back and forth to where they feel like they've gotten their resolve, and you bring the next one on. That would have been a continued live, I'm sure. Because there's no way 9 people, if you have these, unless you're asking the same redundant questions, and that's different. But I'm going to shorten this live because I'm already at 15 minutes of your time. But bottom line is, Treecy truly should rectify the situation. I know you want to show that you one of the bad bitches out here on YouTube, on the streets, that you can handle yours, you can hold your own. You know what I'm saying? And same thing for Fi. But in this particular situation right here, you know what was said went too far. I feel like you want to tell Fi you're sorry for saying that, but you still want to fight with her. You know what I'm saying? You still want to fight with her because you really ain't resolved whatever it is that you have about her. But I'm talking about with the baby. I'm talking about with the baby. If you can just rectify the situation with the baby and take it back to fighting with the mama, oh man, yes, then I feel like people can maintain their subscriberships and everything like that because you've now put it back to you and Fi fighting. And the same thing, Fi and you fighting. And it goes for Fi too. But I don't feel like I don't feel like Fi is wrong for fighting for her baby, because there are and Chicago's known for child trafficking. They're known for it. And then if there was some dumbass or some crazy person out there that was looking at Leah the way that you made them look at her, because you were saying, look at her standing there with her legs open. No, ma'am. That's a little girl that was taking a picture and she thought she was cute. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're looking at it from adult eyes, when you look at this child and you see this child taking this picture, posing for this picture, but all you see is a child with her legs open? Treecy, come on, baby girl. No, no. So let me just back up, like I said, because as a mom, you're wrong, Treecy. As a woman, you're wrong, Treecy. Fi is wrong for making those reports against you too. Well, no, she needed to make a report against you, but I think there was some additional calling and things that Fi was doing, where she was coming at you. I think you guys got to stop calling the authorities, because pretty soon you're going to get yourselves in trouble for making these multiple reports. And when it seems that it's going to be at one another, it's going to backfire on one of y'all about making these multiple reports. But anyway, I really think you need to rectify that to get that baby situation taken care of. If you mad at the mama and you still want to fight with the mama, that's another thing. That's one thing. But that situation with that baby, you said it on camera. I think you need to clear it up on camera, because everybody's watching you anyway. Did you really mean that about what you said? So don't say I said it and I meant it when you know you didn't mean it like that. So words are words. So I really think that you should let the people know, yeah, you fight and you throw kids in it, but that particular statement was beyond. And you know what? I'm gonna fall back up in these damn bushes. I'm gonna put this out here, but I'm gonna go back in the bushes. I'm just gonna fall back and see what happens, because like, you're headstrong and Fi's headstrong. But just know, right is right. Right is right.